Hello and welcome to today's daily science revision task, which is to produce a flashcard on cloning. Right, clones are genetically identical individuals. Bacteria, plants and some animals can reproduce asexually to form clones that are genetically identical to their parent. Asexual reproduction only requires one parent, unlike sexual reproduction that needs two. So since there is only one parent, there is no fusion of gametes and no mixing of genetic information. The first way to produce clones is by embryo cloning. So, for instance, the best cow is given fertility hormones to produce lots of eggs that can be fertilized by the best bull. Each of these are allowed to develop into an embryo, which is then divided into individual cells. Each cell is allowed to grow into an embryo and then is implanted into surrogate mothers. The second type of cloning is where the DNA, so the nucleus, is extracted from a sheep that you want to clone, for instance. An egg cell is extracted from a donor sheep. The nucleus in the egg cell is removed. The nucleus from the sheep that you want to clone is put into it. It's given a small electric shock which causes it to fuse together. So this new egg is allowed to develop into an embryo which is implanted into a surrogate mother, and a few months later, in the case of sheep, they will give birth to a clone of the original sheep that donated the cell that we wanted to clone. So, some of the advantages of cloning is that we can save animals from extinction, bring back prize animals, and clone genetically engineered, medically useful animals. Some of the difficult or disadvantages is that it could lead to cloning in humans. There's lots and lots of ethical issues. Cloning organs, for instance, by growing full humans that might become might develop their own sense of person, etc. Hopefully this video should have helped you complete your daily revision task. Please subscribe so you can keep up to date with other videos to help with your daily revision tasks. You can follow me on Facebook or follow me on Twitter to help you keep up to date.